Happy Friday, chemists. So today is Friday, April 3rd. We are here for our final video of the week. So as always, here's my contact information. Comment, make sure you guys are continuing to comment, email, text, join in on the Google Hangouts. Please keep connecting with me. So we're working on the same objective, so how factors affect the reaction rate. So today our objective is I can describe, model, and diagram chemical reactions and explain what happens to systems in equilibrium when stress is evidenced by computer and graphing activities. So it's kind of been tricky with us meeting virtually. I've been trying to include as many labs and like engaging activities as possible. So on Monday we did a lab. Yesterday we did more, on Wednesday we did more problem solving and notes and theoretical stuff. And now today we're going to be working on like a computer simulation. So hopefully that's fun. It's with the same program that we've used with PhET Colorado. So I like that. I think it's a good software. So hopefully you guys enjoy that too. So let me just show you what we're doing. So it's basically very straightforward. So on your guys' packet on page 11, you have your objective here for what the purpose of this simulation is. So to better visualize what happens when a reaction is occurring. So when we're changing the rates and of a reaction, how this is happening. So you're basically just going to follow these steps. I have included pictures here for you. So you go to this link, it pops up here, you follow these directions here, and then I've also included some questions. So the underlined parts are what the questions that you're supposed to answer. So pause the video now, take 10-20 minutes to explore this simulation, this software with PhET Colorado, and then we'll get back to it. So take the video now, pause to go through 1 through 11 on page 11 and 12 of your packet. And we have a visitor here, my little kitty cat. I don't know what he's doing, but he's been quite annoying tonight. So pause the video now to complete your guys' simulation. So welcome back. You should have completed up until number 11 on page 11 and 12 of your packet. So you should have been able to see kind of that simulation of what's going on when reactions are happening. So when we're increasing temperature, all that good stuff. So what's happening with our reaction rate. So now we're going to move on to our next independent practice. So at the bottom of page 12 and onto page 13, the final page of your packet, you are going to do this reaction rate practice here. So it says a chemist performed an experiment decomposing dinitrogen pentoxide into nitrogen dioxide and that's supposed to say pentoxide, my bad. That's I knew something was worth that. So pentoxide, meaning there's 5 oxygens, so I just looked at it, sorry. So dinitrogen pentoxide into nitrogen dioxide and oxygen according to this reaction here. So it gives us this reaction right here. So in order to understand the rate of the reaction, the chemist, which is you, measured the amount of reactant. So our reactant here, so it's the N2O5 at various time points as it converted to product. So the slope of the line indicates the rate of the reaction. So the slope of how fast it's converting the reactant into product. So we see our reaction over here is going down as time goes up. So that's the rate of our reaction. You guys are going to graph this. So it's pretty easy. It already gave us the scale on the y-axis, so times on our x-axis, and then the concentration of the dinitrogen pentoxide is on our y-axis, so you just need to label that. Make sure you're labeling what's over here. They didn't do that for you. So at time 0, our nitrogen pentoxide is 1. So it'll be up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just kidding. See, okay, so I made an error. there. So use a pencil so you guys can use it. So 1. So our next one is at time 20. We're at about an 88.88. So we're about like right around here. At 40, we're at 0.78. So keep going, and then you guys should draw a line in order to see what the reaction is for this part. So pause the video now so you can do that. So you can continue working on this graph. Okay, welcome back. So you should have completed your entire graph. So it should look something like this. 1.4. That's not a great best fit line, but you can see how our reaction started off pretty steep up here and then kind of gets less steep. So our reactants are turning into product much faster at the beginning of our reaction. So from 20 until about 80 seconds of our reaction happening, and then it starts to kind of level off. So I'm going to clear all that. Make sure you guys have this. Pause me or rewind me if you need to. So I have a, for the rest of your questions here, I've included the equation to determine the rate of the reaction. So it's going to be the molarity, which is the concentration of our reaction. So the concentration of our reactants over time. Okay, so it should be in rates of molar and our molarity over seconds. So in your, for the rest of this packet, if you need to look back, if you don't remember or you're confused about what the rate of the reaction should be, it's over here. So you can calculate that using your calculator, a phone, whatever you need. I know it's the modern world, so you guys can use that. But if there's any confusion here, remember this is here to help you. So you should be answering questions 2 through 5 through your packet. We'll talk about it next week in either in one of our classes online or in our Google Hangout. I'll go over it because I want to see you guys get this. So turn this into me by tonight, though, by Friday, April 3rd at 5 o'clock. I should be having this in my email. You can turn it in Google Classroom if you want, post it on there, whatever, text it to me, whatever you got to do. I want to see it from you guys, though. So pause the video now to complete 2 through 5 on page 11 or 13, I'm sorry, of your packet. So complete your packet for the week and you guys are all done. So pause the video now to do that. Welcome back. So you guys should have completed questions 2 through 5 of your packet on the reaction rate. So you are just calculating the reaction rate and telling me when it's faster, what the reaction, how it's changing. So great job. So you guys completed your packet for the week. That's amazing. Good job. Make sure you guys are turning these into me. I need to see that you're doing them. Turn them in. So a look ahead to next week. So there's going to be a new upload on Monday, the 6th at 10 a.m. As always, our Google Hangout is going to be on Tuesday. Again, I'll always post those into the Google Classroom at 10:30 a.m. A new upload Wednesday, Friday as well, and then another Google Hangout on Thursday. And here's all my contact information. So if you guys have any questions, please email, text, call, comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure you guys are staying safe out there. I miss you all. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.